Hey everyone, this is Brendan again, and this is going to be my second video about conversions in chemistry. What we talked about in the last video was how to do basic conversions, how to convert from something with a prefix to something without a prefix, milliliters to liters, or liters to milliliters, something along those lines. So I'm going to do a really quick review of that so I can then contrast the difference here. So the first problem I have set up is asking us to convert 25 milliliters to liters. So again, we start by writing our number with our unit, the two of them that are given together. We set up this fence-like shape here. We think about, okay, what unit do we need to cancel out? Well, we currently have milliliters. We're trying to get rid of them. So we put milliliters down here, and we're trying to get 2 liters, so we're going to put liters up here. With our conversion factors, remember, our conversion factor always goes with the unit without the prefix. That will hold true through all of this. So in this case, liters is what doesn't have the prefix. The prefix is milli, so our conversion factor is 10 to the negative third. Put a 1 with the milliliters. Can put this over 1, multiply straight across the top. We get, after milliliters cancel out, 25 times 10 to the negative third liters. What we know about exponents, raise to a negative exponent, move the decimal 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So our final answer is 0.025 liters. So 25 milliliters represents 0.025 liters. Now, what I want to talk about mostly in this video is how to do slightly more complex conversions. These are conversions that require you to go from a unit with a prefix to another unit with a prefix. So in this case, I'm choosing milliliters and kiloliters. So same process to start. I'm going to start with my number with my prefix, so 25 milliliters. I'm going to set up this little fence again, and I'm going to think about what unit I want to cancel out. Well, I want to cancel out milliliters, and I want to get to kiloliters, but I don't really have a conversion factor relating milliliters to kiloliters. So what I'm going to do first is try to convert from milliliters to liters. We know we can do that. We just did that in the problem above. Same process. The conversion factor for milli, 10 to the negative third, goes with the base unit, the one without the prefix, over 1 milliliter. And now we can see that we have liters as our unit. Well, we're trying not to get to liters, but to kiloliters. So what I'm going to do is just draw another fence. I'm going to think, okay, what do I want to cancel out? Well, now I have liters, so I want liters to be the unit to cancel out. Put liters down here. I'm going to put kiloliters in the top. The conversion factor for kilo is 10 to the third, and that's going to go with liters because the base unit. And then 1 goes with kiloliters. So what I now have, I can see liters cancel out, is 25 times 10 to the negative third divided by 10 to the third kiloliters. Well, when I have the same base here, what you can do is subtract the exponent. So I'm going to take this negative 3 here and subtract 3 in order to simplify the expression. So this is then going to equal 25 to the, or times 10 to the negative 3 minus 3 liters, or 25 times 10 to the negative 6, kiloliters. This should be kiloliters. And again, negative 6, that means I move it 6 places to the left. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would leave us with 4 zeros, 25, and kiloliters. So looks a little bit harder than what it was before, but really we're just doing the same basic set of conversions twice. Let's go ahead and do another one. We'll do another example down here. So instead of liters, let's try to convert something like centiliters or centimeters. So let's convert 105 centimeters to millimeters, or let's do micrometers. Let's get you familiar with that micro term. Alright, so go ahead and pause the video and try this prior to just watching me do it. See if you can follow the steps of the previous problems when you set this up. Alright, now that you've paused the video and resumed it, we're going to go ahead and do this conversion right here. So again, write down the number with the unit, draw the fence, think about what you're trying to get cancel. In this case, it's centimeters. Remember, you're trying to get to micrometers, but you can't do that directly. You have to go through meters first. Prefix for centi, 10 to the negative 2, goes with meters. 1 with the centi. Draw another fence. At this point, we can see that centimeters have canceled out. What do we want to get to cancel? Well, we want meters to cancel at this point. So we put meters down here. We're trying to get 2 micrometers, so we put those up there. Prefix for micro is 10 to the negative 6. Goes with the base unit, the one without the prefix. 1 then goes with micro. Multiplies straight across the top, straight across the bottom. We can see that we have 105 times 10 to the negative 2 divided by 10 to the negative 6 micrometers. Combining the exponents, you subtract them, so this becomes 105 times 10 to the negative 2 minus negative 6, which leads us to 105 times 10 to the 4th micrometers. And if you want to convert this, you move the decimal 4 places to the right. So after moving this 4 places to the right, this would be 105. Moving it 4 places to the right gives us 4 zeros micrometers. And we'll do one more example in this video. So we'll just do one additional problem. Let's say we want to convert 0.294 deciliters to megaliters. So again, try this, pause the video, and then see if you did it right. So 0.9294 deciliters. Set up the fence. Deciliters on the bottom, liters on the top. Can't go directly because both of these have prefixes. Prefix for deci, no longer on the screen. You should probably have them memorized pretty soon. Is 10 to the negative 1. And 1 goes with the deci, converting it then to mega. We want liters to cancel, so liters goes down here. Megaliters goes in the top. Notice the capital M is mega, whereas the lowercase m is milli. So this is a capital M, so its conversion factor is 10 to the 6. 1 goes with the mega. And we end up with this. Again, we can combine the exponents. So this would become 0.294 times 10 to the negative 7th megaliters. And I'm not going to move that decimal place 7 places to the left. That's actually an inconvenient way of writing it. But you can just leave it like this. Should be okay as long as your teachers are alright with you not doing standard scientific notation. So that's it for this video. Join me in the next video as I talk about a slightly more complicated conversion where you go between centimeters cubed and meters cubed, so cubic units.